Happy Canada Day, everybody. This is going to be another series of movie collection videos for 2023. This is going to be my Universal VHS Collection 2023 edition, which I have a whole lot. So let's get started with the three clamshells. This is the 2002 re-release of Balto. I used to have the original 1996 release of this movie, which I got back in 2018, but that tape has a bit of mold on it, so I got rid of it to upgrading this copy instead. Eight out of 23. I know there's two sequels, Balto 2 and Balto 3, which I'm not sure if I'll get those. I might get Balto 3 because it was a rare tape, but I'm not sure about the sequel, the second film, though. (1934) film movie, 1961. This one's a Paramount movie, now owned by Universal. Part of the Shirley Temple collection from Universal. This one's a much later reprint because it has the 1997 Universal logo stamped on the label and has early black reels. 12th week of 2002, but this tape still has the same master as the 96 release. This is the 2001 2000 live action remake of The Grinch. I know there's a 2018 version of The Grinch, which that one's released by, that one's also made with Illumination, which I'm not sure if I'll get that version of The Grinch or not, but we'll see. $475 of 600. It's has this tape reel design just like my VHS Studio Amigos and my Fox and Hound copy I used to have. Now here's the smaller clamshell. This is the Universal Special Edition VHS. I also have another one which I'll show in a bit late, which I'll show later. 3 out of 8. More of a hard clamshell. Now into the slip covers. Call Me with Intermedia and Lawrence Gordon Productions. Eight out of 21. This is a full one from Real Choice Video in Lower Sackville, Nova Scotia. It's got some mold, unfortunately. This is originally 1991 VHS, but this is a reprint from 2002. 1 out of 3. This is the 1994 re-release of The Land Before Time. This one I'll keep as a placeholder until I get the original 1989 VHS. And it has no barcode here, so I believe this was a promotion. Because this was actually a promotion at McDonald's back in the day. Still has the original labels from 1989, even though this is a 1994 VHS. Full one from Coverdale Convenience Limited, LTD, I should say. 1969 film. Labels say 1988, even though this is a 1992 VHS. Has printing, so we all know this one has at the end. The 17th week of 1994. This one needs no introduction. I still need to look for the Lost World Jurassic Park someday. I also have a third movie, which I'll show that in a little bit. Or I should say in part 2. Well, or I should say a little bit later. Oh, this sticker fell off. Came from Antec. Full more from Sound Source and Bangor, Maine. 12th week of 1990. This one's one of the very last MC Home Video tapes before it was changed into MC Universal Home Video later that year, 1990. (1942) film when you're in 1969. 33rd week of 1992, even though this VHS is from 1985. Just like Land Before Time, this has no barcode because this was originally as a promotion at McDonald's restaurants back in the early 90s. Got some inserts, which I'm not going to show. This one's brand new factory seal when I got back in 2019. Waterworld I got last year. This one's a full one from Blockbuster. Blockbuster Day, September 15th, 1997. This one's a reprint because it has a cartridge number, 8 out of 63. So probably a reprint from around 2000, late 2000 or early 2001, I will say. Even though this is originally a 1996 VHS. (1948) film when you're 1976. The 9th week of 1996, even though this VHS is from 1991. Rest in peace, Sean Connery. The 18th week of 1991, even though this VHS is from 1986. Labels say 1987, so this is a little bit of reprint. Corn on a Scotch tape. This is the home video version. And this tape has a trailer for Tank at the beginning. (1975) movie. The end label has the MC Video Cassette Inc. logo end label from 1991, even though this is actually a 1983 VHS. I still surprisingly need to get the first American Tail. This one I had since 2015, got off of Amazon. The 48th week of 2000. Here's the last tape in this part. This is a French tape. This one has a print date, November 18th, 2001. Stay tuned for part 2.